Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. We'll see the Indiana Pacers and the Wizards. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Outside Turner. Outside White. Pass to Ingles. It's stolen by Bryant. Now Young. Covered by Van Vliet. Now here is Young. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
To the inside. And finish off by Bryant.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Pass to Stojakovic. Now, here's Ingles. Van Vliet wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Van Vliet's got 6.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Here's Young, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Young from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And, you know, with Myles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Washington trails by 4. From deep. Got a piece of it. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
Redick for 3. That shot missing, so Indiana will take it the other way. White drives in, and it's sent back by Bryant. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Young going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Outside, White. Pass to Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. Nails it from the high post. Stojakovic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Washington trails by 6. A pass to Bryant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now Stojakovic. Up again. And it's put back in by White.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Pass to Mobley. Will it go? Got it up.
Well, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean,
And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Back to Holiday. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Drives to the hoop. In the corner, it's Harris. Young inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Young's got 10 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Puts up a three. The Pacers pull it in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Marjanovic. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bryant. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Washington.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Iguodala. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And Hayward gets it to go.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. Has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Young for three. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Sinks the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Young. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 18 points for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Holiday surveying the floor. Out to Hayward. A 3-ball. A new 14 for Indiana. Pass to Iguodala. Back to Harris. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Iguodala with it. Hayward, left side. And that one's good. Marjanovic. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Hayward outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Holiday. With the shot. But they recover it. Here's Marjanovic. And Holiday has it in the corner. drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
On its way from Young for 2. Here's Bryant. Pass to Mobley. Young outside. Here's Pokusevski. The kick out to Young. Fires the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Iguodala with it. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Here's Pokusevski. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here is Williams. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got the first points of the second half here for Washington. Indiana trailing here. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
To the left wing. Outside Turner. That one off the back iron and out. Williams attacking. And it's sent back by Turner. And he gets it back. Knocked away. And stolen by White. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Pass to Stojakovic for the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Stojakovic has got 10.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Williams. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Williams. And it's Van Fleet with the ball for Indiana. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Stojakovic. There's the triple. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Ingles. It's White on the wing. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Unable to get that one. Here's Washington. Trailing by 2. And it's Magruder missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Van Vliet. Now here is Stojakovic. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Stojakovic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So for the Wizards. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to White. Clock at 6. From deep 3-point range. And it's Stojakovic missing. Washington trails by 5. Young fires away from outside. And another miss by Washington. Here's White. That's tipped. Young outside. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 28.
And And this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Pass to Turner. Back to White. And here is Ingles. Turner trying to free himself up. They get it back. Here's White. And it's off from three-point range.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Back to Stojakovic. Three-pointer. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Young fires away from outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Back to White. Into the lane. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
And it's sent back by Turner. And he recovers it. Young from outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Pacers leading by 6. Outside Holiday. He takes it in, and Holiday throws it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Young outside. Lets it go with a 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Young, no good.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Hayward outside. From downtown. Rebound by the Wizards. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley misses.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Iguodala. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Marjanovic. It's tipped. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 11 now for Indiana. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. 11-point game. Young drives in. For three, Van Vliet. Bryant with the rebound. Young outside. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer. Fires for three, but they get it back. Goes back up. Turner trying to free himself up. White, good. And the Pacers lead by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pacers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
No good. On offense, here are the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Redick with the bucket.
And Redick drains these shots constantly. I mean, senses and feels the separation and then capitalizes on it.
Pass to Mobley. So no problem for Indiana. Welcome, everyone. One to this 2K Sports broadcast of the Pacers live from Indianapolis, Indiana. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to Detroit. Now here's White. Richardson outside. Van Vliet, right side. Now Morant. Pass to Anderson. A three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Richardson outside. There's Jackson with the three. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got the first bucket of the game with the three for Memphis. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Engel.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
It's Morant with the drive. Doesn't go that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. On the wings to Jakovic. Takes a three. Rebounded by Jackson. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
A big like Turner just...
Oh! Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move was fire.
Here's White. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
One day, Kobe White might just be in that rare era of guys we call unstoppable. I mean, you can tell he wants to learn and is always finding a way to improve his game.
Now here's Turner. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Richardson up top with the drive. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Well, I like Richardson's versatile skill set. He has the deep shot. He can also drive through the deep.
Outside, White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And both free throws good for White.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Now here's Morant. The kick out to Anderson. Richardson outside. Driving to the basket. It's good.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Pacers head coach. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, play your game. Stick to what you do well. You don't try to force things. You know, you try to force them to adjust to what you're doing.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Indiana making some changes. Jackson has the open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Hayward. And again, it's Indiana.
Now, you got to give Hayward his props. He's terrific at getting his shots in mid-range.
To the middle. Jackson with it. Looking to end the run. The Grizzlies with another miss. To the inside. Oh, that's blocked. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Pacers up by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
But,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Indiana leading by 5. And here's Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Iguodala outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll. Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
On the wing, Holiday. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Pacers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Now here's Iguodala. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Using his experience, Iguodala with a little up fake gets enough room to get the defender to overcommit.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver.
Oh, that was something else.
Exclamation point on that slam. I mean, think about it. Big guy knows a thing or two about the highlight.
Going inside. And the dunk by Hampton.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out to Hayward. Tries yet again. Here's Marjanovic. Missed it. Even after all those chances. The Grizzlies trailed by 7. Pass to Brooks. And here's Valanciunas. That one goes in. Valanciunas has got his second bucket tonight.
Finished off by the big man. A 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
A wide open look here for Holiday. And Indiana, another 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in the work.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Back to Jackson. And it's sent back by Turner. Van Vliet left side. Stojakovic with the three. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers. .122 left here in the second. On the wing, Jackson launches a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Back to Morant. Left side, Jackson. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Right side, White. Outside, Turner. 5 on the clock. Here's Stojakovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul it.
And both free throws good from Stojakovic. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Morant. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. White looking around. And so it's the Indiana Pacers ahead by 9. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Now Morant. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Grizzlies.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young shot.
Pass to Stojakovic. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Morant outside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
He's putting on the show. White has the natural scores first mentality. I mean, he's been feeling it.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. White drives in, and the shot goes in. White's got 15.
No easy way to stop White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
To the left side wing. Morant outside. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Here's Stojakovic. 5 points in the game. No good on the three. It's Morant with the drive. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant. And they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big league. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Jackson misses. Pacers leading by 5. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
White goes in, and the rejection by Jackson. .146 left in the third. Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 from Anderson. That one doesn't go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. They set the pick. White drives in. Outside Stojakovic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 7.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. It's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 11 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Pacers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the technical free throw is good. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Inside. Here's Marjanovic. The 6-footer's good. Marjanovic has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
.20 seconds left to play here in the third. Takes it inside. Pass to Valanciunas. Off with the layup.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Now here's Marjanovic. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Indiana leading by 7. Holiday with it. Hayward outside. This one for three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Out to the wing. Bain. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Here's Hampton. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Marjanovic. He can't get that one. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Valanciunas with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Andre Iguodala.
Oh, man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Down low. Here's Marjanovic.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Some changes for Memphis. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. We'll see if they can get it done, Kevin.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
White drives in. Here's Turner. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league. He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong.
Outside, White. There's the drive. Wide open look. And again, it's Indiana.
Oh, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Jackson nails both of them.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
There's the pick. White drives in. 3-pointers to Stojakovic. And Turner throws it down.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Here's Richardson. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's White. And White slams it in.
Oh, cleared for takeoff. Kobe White, the 6'4" guard, has some lift.
The Grizzlies trailed by 8. Right side Jackson. Clark left side. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here's White. Off target from three-point range. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 7.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Outside Turner. Outside White. From deep Ingles. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 10.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Jackson misses. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Pass to Stojakovic. Beyond the arc. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Grant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
And so the Pacers take